Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. We are doing a celebrity tarot reading for Michael Fassbender today. This is a request from one of my followers on Tumblr, a general reading for him. So this is what we are going to do. I'm trying to work with myself when it comes to my intro. I'm trying not to talk too much. So you can find me on Instagram, on Tumblr, on YouTube, and on Patreon. Everything is listed in my bio, so just go and take a look. Before I go on, I just want to let you know that when it comes to my Patreon, you will find a lot more exclusive readings there. I do longer versions of readings. I also do some spicy 18 plus readings for certain celebrities. So if you're interested, go and take a look. Now back to Michael Fassbender. This is a general reading. I want to ask my cards to assist me in this reading for Michael Fassbender. We would like to know a little bit about him. Let's see what the cards has to reveal for us. Oh, that came quick. Now, there is no doubt that a lot of people think that Michael Fassbender is a very good-looking guy. He has received a lot of attention because of his looks, but not only because of that, he has also received a lot of attention because of his talents. He's a very talented actor, and people appreciate him and his work a lot. He has really made a name for himself. He's a very private person, it looks like. He doesn't like to be sharing too much about his private life. He's not like hiding anything. He just doesn't like, be very public about himself. He is the type of person that do have a lot of qualities that are very respectable. And he see those qualities in other people as well. Those are the qualities that he might recognize in other people more than anything else, without knowing that he is also the one having those qualities. He's a very down-to-earth type of person. He is very compassionate, and I also see that he does have some type of intuitive and psychic abilities as well. He has those abilities, and they are very strong at present. But whether he is using those abilities, I'm not sure, because a lot of people do have those abilities, but they never really work on them or use them because they don't believe in those qualities. But he definitely has those qualities, and they are very strong. And he is a very wondrous being of light. He really doesn't have much that needs to be changed or fixed. I think he is just generally a very good and kind and compassionate person. I feel like that he is very helpful to people around him. He is a very a person who is just very filled with light, a person who is very helpful to others, who are very charitable, who shares his goods with others, who are very giving and caring. I think he is just pure kindness, the whole man. He's also a person who is, it's not like that he likes to talk a lot, but he is very clear when he does communicate. He has a very clear communication. And he's not afraid to say things as they are. He's very honest like that. He's very blunt, but at the same time, he's very respectable. He would never say anything that would, purposely hurt anyone. But he's not afraid to speak up. But he's not a very chatty type. He's not the type that wants to, just chit chat or do small talk. He is a little bit of an introvert like that. Not saying that he's introvert, because he's an introvert at some areas, but in other areas he is more extrovert. So he is kind of a mix. But he is definitely a person who is very clear when it comes to the things that he says. You will never be in doubt about what he thinks or what he stands for. He is also, an artist. He has a lot of talents, there is a lot of creativity in him, a lot of inspiration. He is a very busy man because he does have a lot of things that he likes. He is all about using himself to express his creativity, express his inspirations. When he has a hobby, he does it to the fullest. And he will spend time and a lot of time on the things that he like, a lot of time on the things that he really interests in, because that is what gives him energy. It gives him energy to do the things that he likes. It gives him it's his way to fill his well. When he's exhausted, if he does the things that he likes, it will kind of fill his energy bank. But of course, as anyone else, he can also sometimes, be in need of clearing old negative thoughts and feelings. He does sometimes, get tired, and he does sometimes get into the bad space where he doesn't think a lot about himself. So in between times, he do need to clear his head for negative thoughts, just like anyone else. He is he is the kind of person who, as I said, communicates very clearly. He expresses himself very clearly. He speaks the truth. He doesn't like to hide things. He doesn't like to play games. He will tell you exactly what is in his mind. If you ask him a question, he will answer you truthfully. He will never try to lie or try to deceive you in any kind of way. So he is the type of person who is very honest through and through. You will always know where he stands. You will always know what he thinks. He will never leave you in doubt. And he is a very trustworthy person. You are able to trust him because he keeps his word. He can be the type of person who, does a thing for a very long time, and then suddenly he will feel the urge to just leave for a while and do something else. And he doesn't have a problem, going and leaving and start anew with a new inspiration. Actually, he thinks that is healthy, to be able to change perspectives from time to time. Um, and he believes that joy is the highest energy of all. So he believes that everything is possible, and everything is, you need to live life to the fullest, and you need to capture the moments where you can give yourself some sense of living and some sense of joy. That is how he thinks. He thinks it's positive to be able to do the things that you like, and you should absolutely never let the chance pass you by. And he's the type of person who actually only sees love. He doesn't like to belittle other people. He doesn't like to look for flaws in other people. He just likes to look past people's errors and mistakes and misunderstandings. Don't get me wrong, because he's the type of person who would speak up and who would tell you if he doesn't like something. But at the same time, he is not the person who will be going around searching for flaws. He won't be the type of person who will be investigating and try everything thing to just to kind of corner you in an argument or anything like that. He will look past a lot of things, because he has this genuine belief that everyone is good in the bottom. And he also is a believer of the opportunity to forgive. He just thinks that life is too short to hold grudges. Life is too short to be angry at people. So he definitely thinks that, whenever you can forgive someone, you should. And you are only doing yourself, you are not doing yourself any favors with bearing grudges, or being angry with someone, or hating someone for something. That is just a waste of energy, and it's just a punishment to yourself. A minute. He is the type of person who likes to search deep down within himself. Um, he likes to seek for, um, it just goes soul searching. He likes to seek for wisdom. He likes to, just go inside within himself and just search for meaningful answers. Um, and he has been, the type of person who has been recognized in the public as a winning type of person. He's very self-confident, not in a bad way. He's self-confident and strong, and he trusts in himself, and that also he has achieved to kind of show his fearless self to people without being, bragging. So a lot of people like him. He has received a lot of public recognition, and people like him, and he has I think he might have won in a lot of areas in his life. He has had many victorious moments. The things that he might not have been quite good at is he sometimes is poor when it comes to planning. He doesn't plan too detailed all the time, and sometimes that messes up his it messes up things for him because he hasn't been planning uh, well enough. But he's a person about new ideas. He is curious. He is very thirsty for knowledge. And he's just, all about, he's all about information. He's all about always trying to learn new things, new interests. Um, he's curious like that. He just never has time to not do something, you know, that is worth his time. He does sometimes have some negative self-talk. So he needs to be better with that. Even though he's very self-confident, very kind, passionate, and he always is with this deep soul searching, he do sometimes have moments when he doesn't feel as secure as he should. So he sometimes does have this negative self-talk. He's aware of that, so he does work with himself a lot when it comes to that issues. But he is also the type that is never holding back. He is very fearless. So he is a risk taker. He doesn't hesitate. When he wants to do something, he will do it. He is very brave like that. And most of the time it has worked quite well for him. But we also have to admit that he is some kind of a risk taker because things could have gone wrong. But he has been very lucky, so things has always kind of worked out for him for the best. But I think that has also something to do with karma, because if you are a good person, you are most likely to succeed in things that you do. He's very balanced. He's very sensible. So he is just a person who is, really has a lot of good qualities. He's all about progress, foresight. He's all about moving forward, expansion. He is not scared of trying new things. He's very stable. He's very trustworthy. He's very loyal as a partner as well. He's very patient. So I think that he's not just a very good career person, but he is also all about self-development. He is all about supporting his surroundings, the person he is surrounded with. He is a very kind and loyal friend. He's a very compassionate person to people in need. He is also a very loyal partner. He is a very patient father. He is, he's just all in all a very good person. What might be frustrating to him at times is the feeling of the need of slowing down and delays, because sometimes he doesn't control everything, and he wants to be in control. And when he's not in control and things are not moving forward, that is very frustrating to him, because he hates delays. He hates things being holding off. He hates to wait. And he hates to, especially if he has to wait and he loses an opportunity. That's the worst thing for him. Those are definitely the things that that is frustrating to him. And he is also in need of a lot of alone time. He's the type of person that doesn't like to socialize all the time. He needs a little bit of time to himself, to isolate himself from time to time, because he thinks that he doesn't like people gossiping. He doesn't like to be in a place where he needs to overhear people talking badly about other people, because he is the opposite. He likes people to speak up. He likes people to be saying things as they are and not hiding behind a mask. So when people gossip, that's the worst thing that he knows about. But other than that, he is all about family. He's all about domestic happiness. He is he appreciates his family. He appreciates his home. He appreciates his marriage, and he is a very grateful guy, and and a very good person in society in general. So I'm not sure what else I should say about Michael Fassbender than the cards are telling me that he's actually a very fantastic person who does a lot of good in society. And he is the type of person who is very creative and likes to, you know, take risks when it comes to his interests and hobbies. And he yeah, and he is just a person that you can trust, and a person who is very honest, and a person that you don't need to have doubts about. So let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. If anything you want to ask in addition to this, just let me know in the comments. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.